This is it. Andor, episode 12. It's the end of the season. And I haven't really had a chance, much to talk about Andor because of, obviously I've been really busy with a lot of movies and doing movie reviews and all that. But Andor has been a series that I've been really fully enjoying. It's, for me, some of the best Star Wars that I've seen in a very long time. The writing is phenomenal. I love the whole espionage, the politics aspects to it all. And every episode just seems to be getting better and better. Like it's so easy to say, like, oh, that episode was my favorite. But it seems like when I watch the following episodes, like, oh, wait a minute, this one just topped that. So really looking forward to seeing how this ends. And something I haven't really done on this channel yet before is I'm going to be watching it and reacting to it as I'm seeing it for the very first time. So, hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy watching it along with me as I react to episode 12 of Andor. Let's check it out. How are we feeling about the Star Wars intros? Every time they change out like the helmets or the robots, it's kind of an interesting intro. I'm gonna miss this opening. I love the opening title sequence for this series. The music is always different based on what is to be expected from the episode. It's very epic. I really love that. It's so well done. Andor. What will happen to Andor and Mon Mothma? Ooh. Planet is this Ferrix? You can tell it's fully under the Empire, control of the Empire. Oh, there she is with the Death Troopers. Love that. Oh, this poor girl. She's been doing such a great job throughout this whole series. I got this. The arrogance. What you making there, buddy? I just love how the community is like so tight knit. Everyone's looking after everyone's back. I love that. I love how she's all robed up, trying to be inconspicuous. Look, lady, I know who you are. Follow you. Up to no good. This kid's building something. What you making? Making bacon? I feel like this guy's up to no good. Trying to liquor him up. Loose lips sink ships. Oh, look at him. See? He knows what he's doing. God, talk about another brilliant performance in this series. She's been so good. Showing a little skin, a little sexy time. No. She is a looker, I have to say. Oh, here comes this guy. Good for nothing husband. A little privacy. Please. That's. Oh, he's listening in? Canto Bite! Oh no, not Canto Bite. I always feel like somebody's listening. Yeah, this is the first time they kind of reunited, right? Oh, there he is. Oh no, Castian, be careful. Of course he was going to show up. He had to attend his mother's funeral. Oh, flashback. Again, building up on the lore, the background of Andor. So cool. Oh, this series is so good. Takes an unknown character and makes you really like feel for him and root for him and understand him. He's gonna have to save her. What is this guy gonna do? They're building up. It's a build up to something big. And this is why we fight. This is why we do what we do. To end it.
Keep listening.
Keep spying. It's a spy show anyways.
Today was about wiping the taste of Aldani from the Emperor's mouth.
Mm-hmm. Again, this is the display of power. They think they have the upper hand. display of power and control. That's the downside, the downfall of the Empire eventually.
He knows everything he needs to know and feels everything he needs to feel. And when the day comes that those two pull together, he will be an unstoppable force for good. I love him more than anything he could ever do wrong.
Oh, man. There it is. That's the message. You're meant for greatness. You're meant to be a leader, an integral part of the rebellion.
You can't just leave her there. You're gonna take on
See?
the full garrison.
I knew it. He's gonna have to save her. He takes matters into his own hands. Andor. Reunited and it feels so good. I've missed you, buddy. Let's trade hats. Look at him, looking all smug. He's like, yeah, I'm back where I belong.
There's an ISB supervisor in town.
A woman?
You know her.
I was just gonna say that. You know her. He'll do anything to keep the thing going. Again, no loose lips, no loose ends, no possibility of revealing their true identities and plans and plots and all that. Backstabbing for the greater good. Play your tune, man. Yeah, that's not the normal tune, right? I feel like that's totally something different. Is the whole town gonna try to create a distraction like last time? It's like a high school musical performance. It's so crazy how now everyone is back here to where it all started. Everything's all concentrated. Is this all part of the funeral procession? I love this. Man, the way they organize this and they put this together, this is very cinematic. Like, they're having this big funeral procession and you know something's gonna happen because of it or around it. You think you got it all figured it out, but you don't. Don't mess with locals when you don't know how they handle things. See, they're all caught off guard. Perfect time for Andor to strike or do what he's got to do. Oh, who's that over there? I see you. See? Freaking sneaky bastard. All for the money. See, you can't trust him. Don't you know who I am? I'm one of you guys. Oh, I love this little guy. It was so sad in the last episode. How he didn't want to be alone. What are you gonna do, Andor? It's now or never. Make your stand. You better get the hell out of there.
So, she's here. It's her.
Obsessed much? Get over it. Oh, why is it speeding up? Oh my god, look at all those people. Are they gonna bum rush them? Wow. Wow, this is great. We've never seen anything like this before.
Because we had each other. We had Ferrix.
This is our Independence Day. That's right. It's a disease.
It wants to stay.
It's an infection. It's the Empire.
The Empire is a disease.
Oh! That's right. That's what I just said. Uh-oh.
Start.
No, no. No, you can't do that.
The Empire.
That's right. Rally! Boom! Let's go! Oh! This is our city. Our home. Oh! Oh, they're just standing there. It's like, hello. What's happening?
Biggs. You climbed over a wall. Hey,
She's so out of it. Oh, it is a bomb. Oh, no. That's right. Push her in there. What's he gonna do? Oh! Yo! Dang. Oh no. They have like no weapons. Oh, dang. Where's this guy going? Oh, you better take him out. Oh! Yes! That's what I'm doing. Good night, dumbass. Oh, these guys. Ooh. Dang! Oh, Jesus. Oh! Yeah, for those of you who wanted pew-pews. Oh my gosh! Well, here's your pew-pew moment right here. Get out of here! Oh my god, that's right. You don't come in here. Oh, no way. Kiss me. I love you. I've always loved you. My mother says I could never love. Say you love me.
We're bleeding.
It's fine.
That's blood.
It's nothing.
It's not my blood.
Fine.
I should be writing the script. Hurry up, hurry up.
I never got to see you.
Oh.
Take care of Biggs until I get there. I'm counting on you.
You always say that.
Oh. I love those two.
Cassian will find us. I will.
Damn right I will. The question is, does he though? Oh, I hope they don't blow up this ship. Oh, that would suck. Did they make it? Wow. That was so tense. Oh boy, here it is. Meet your husband. Mothma's not happy about this. Oh, he's just out like that? Live to fight another day, I guess. It would be great if Andor was on the ship. Oh, there he is! I knew it!
What game is this? No game.
What? It's a ruse. Has to be. What? That's it? Oh, what? You're gonna end it on a cliffhanger like that? Wow. See, you probably realized that um Andor is better to be partnered up with instead of killing him or turning him in, especially with what he was able to accomplish. Oh my god, I can't believe you're just gonna end it like that. Oh man. The whole episode was just so like intense. So many things left like lingering, right? Like obviously the Mon Mothma stuff, right? And the things that she has to deal with now. Andor and oh, oh, the music is so good. That can't be it, right? There's got to be more. Oh, there is more. Oh, good, good, good. I thought so. What are these little spider droids? Oh, those are the things that they were building in the prison thingy. No. Is that the Death Star? Oh, yo! Oh! Oh, so that's what they were building. Parts for the Death Star. Oh my god. Oh, why end it now? Oh, wow. Okay. Man, What an episode. What a series. Jeez. So that was intense. It's very, very interesting because I'm assuming now season 2 is going to start off maybe a year later, a couple years later. The Death Star is being built. Um, in Rogue One, the Death Star was already functional, I believe, if I remember correctly. And obviously, the whole mission there was to steal the plans for the Death Star and all that. So now it looks like it's just about to be finished, and we're gonna be following the events that happens leading up into probably the unveiling of this thing, right? They're putting it together. I love how in this small little post-credit scene we get a full understanding of what the hell they were building the whole time when Andor was in that prison hold and forced to work with Andy Serkis and all that stuff like that. When I was watching that, I was like, what are they building? Now we know, like, those are parts and connectors for it looks like the weapon array system for the Death Star. Wow, so awesome. This series as a whole, I mean, again, I feel like this has been one of the best written Star Wars things that we've gotten in a very long time. And this show really proves to you again that Star Wars doesn't have to be all Jedis and lightsabers and the Force and all that stuff like that. There's a lot of things that happen within the universe that doesn't have to include all that stuff. And I love that we finally got a more mature story in Star Wars. Something that is not necessarily meant for kids. It's something that us adults can enjoy. We grew up watching Star Wars, and of course, yeah, we understand that Star Wars is supposed to be like, the fantasy opera, space opera, and stuff like that. Just like the serials that George Lucas watched when he, got the inspiration to write this story and all that. But there's a lot of moments that have seriousness to it, and I love how this series finally brought that to the forefront. We finally got the more serious, mature, kind of darker side of Star Wars, the underbelly in a little way. We were hoping to get a lot of that within, the Book of Boba Fett. The Mandalorian kind of covers some of that, but this really comes into play, like, really the seediness and the understanding of how the empire really works, and the formation of the rebellion, of the Rebel Alliance and all that, those who are finally starting to fight back against the empire. And I think Ferrex is a perfect example of kind of that initial start, right? And really understanding like who's involved. And the great thing about this series too is that how each 3 episode arc really helped portray that story. First, and without leaving Andor out of the mix. Andor is still a main focal point throughout the whole series, but you got the first arc that really told more about the beginnings of Andor, right? Where he came from, what he knows up to that point, and what he's capable of doing. Then you have the second arc that really dives into that heist that they have to pull to kind of start pissing off the Empire, basically. And then we get a little sense of how the Empire kind of sees these threats, and their reluctance and their arrogance, and their not wanting to believe that anyone would be against them, right? But you have that one ISB officer who was just always like, no, I see this coming and this is something big. And then you go into the third arc where now you really start to understand somewhat of the the both sides, right? The political aspect. This is how the empire works. This is now what Mon Mothma has to deal with to try to make the change, and kind of like revealing all the roles of everybody involved in trying to make this change and kind of fight against the oppression and all that. Then you get the understanding of the control the empire wants people to feel that they have, but again, because of their arrogance and their ignorance, they think just ruling by fear alone is enough. But when you really when it really boils down to it, it's so easy to cut through that. You just need to believe. And that was the whole, the prison breakout and riot. And I really hope we get to see Andy Serkis again. Um, and then finally just seeing again the up and coming importance of Andor and how he plays, along in this role of really becoming a leader and a force within the Rebel Alliance, and all that. So, oh my gosh, what an amazing, amazing series, and what an interesting end too. By far, some of the best Star Wars I've seen in a while. And Rogue One has always been a favorite movie of mine, especially within like the Disney era of Star Wars. And because of its seriousness, because of it not having to have to tie so much into the Skywalkers and all that stuff, even though it does lead up to the events of the beginnings of Episode 4. And of course, we get that amazing ending there with Darth Vader and all that. But it's nice to be seeing it from another perspective and another point of view, where we're seeing all the behind the scenes of all of this stuff that's happening that led up into everything that we've learned within the Star Wars universe, the trilogies, and all that stuff. So I can't wait for season 2. And the way that this season ended, in a way, it's not really a good note either. It's like, all right, yeah, the hometown of Ferrex, they were able to stand up and all that, but this is only gonna piss the Empire off more, right? And it's gonna lead to like more strategies and more rulings, and just more and more. Now they're aware that people are capable of going against them. And that's why I think at the very end, it's so important for Andor to be seen as this is someone that we need to be on our side, instead of killing him off or whatever the case is. And who knows what Mon Mothma is going to have to deal with now moving forward, too, with all the things that she has to do on her hand, and, the marrying off of her daughter just to try to get, favors within, the politics of it all in Coruscant. And I can't wait. It's so good, so good. Again, curious to know all your thoughts. What did you think of this series? Not a lot of people are talking about Andor, which is unfortunate. Those within the Star Wars community and those who are diehard Star Wars fans obviously are talking about it, but I feel like more people should be talking about this series because, again, this is, I think, the Star Wars that a lot of people have been waiting for, and now we finally got it. And with Obi-Wan and Book of Boba Fett kind of being somewhat disappointing, like, this is amazing writing. This is some of the best writing just in general too. For all of the TV shows that we've gotten this year, I think you can easily put Andor up there as some of the best written TV that we've seen this year. So let me know all your thoughts in the comments. How did you like this episode? How did you like the series as a whole? What do you think is to be expected in season 2? I'm really looking forward to it all and all that. But yeah, no, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, please show some love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time a new video is uploaded. That's been Andor. Stay cool, stay classy, stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.